Hey, 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 good morning, everybody in the world of what you can conceive. Um, it's 2/28, 2023, and I just want to come on through and just kind of reiterate some stuff that I have been saying for a while. Uh, to the people of color, more specifically Black Americans. Just remember, like I said, who, what, when, where, why, and all this you are. If you don't know those things, you need to figure it out. Find out who you are. Find out what makes you tick. Find out your original spark of creativity, original spark of inspiration, and leave those beautiful quotes to the beautiful icons that we've lost over the course of time. It's okay to honor people, but some of us have reincarnated from those people. As a matter of fact, we have reincarnated, and we now live through their journeys. Now we make our own journeys because when you reincarnate, you're going to be someone completely different. You're going to be wiped clean. Only thing that's going to be stored is something in your subconscious that will eventually remind you of who you are, what you are, and why you are. But so some of us could have reincarnated. That's why let's leave that there. Leave it there. Just leave it there, and let's continue to move forward. And like I said, remember, uh, dark people or Black Americans, you're carriers. Okay, whether people want to accept that or not, that's fine. Uh, People will, like I said, in 1,000 years, if it continues, then you're going to see who's eliminated, okay, and no longer exist. Now, let's see what else. Work on your beliefs. You got to get those beliefs. You need to just get rid of them and try not to say it in your words either. Take beliefs or believe that my beliefs. Try to take that out of your language if you can, because that makes you stuck. Try to take my faith out of it. Makes you stuck. Enjoy moments, okay, but don't necessarily. So enjoy moments. Just remember some of the good times from your culture. Black culture, baby, le baby. Black culture was fantastic for me. The role models were there for me that helped me to be who I am. Just as my father said to my mother, my mom made him who he was and what he became. So, and that is what inspired him. My dad was living for her, as well as himself, of course. But he was there for my mom and all of us. He was always a protector, no matter what. And then we became protectors too, all of us, protectors and defenders of human beings. So we're gonna, like I said, meditation is the key. So if you're not meditating, you're wasting your time. If you're not doing no thought meditation, you're wasting all your time. And then another lifetime will have to recycle back, reincarnate back in and continue. But you're running out of time because this planet is being destroyed right below our feet. And that's no exaggeration. Okay. But in the midst of all that, some people will survive. But large portion of people are going to be wiped out. Okay, and then also remember the dawning of the age of Aquarius, February 3rd, 2029. Okay, that's going to be significant in our thought process and where we are on our vibration. And if we're too low, that's it. That's a wrap for us. If you're too low, you're going to stay low and you're going to just keep deja vu, swimming around, flying around, floating around, whatever, in the abyss forever. Okay, so enjoy the moments, but don't cling to them. Just allow them to exist naturally. And when it's time to let them go, let them go. But when you need it, they will be there. Whatever you need that gives you that spark, it'll be there always. And don't retaliate. Okay, don't seek revenge. If you can counter. If you can't, move on. It's irrelevant to be arguing with people. All this arguing, no. Now, if you want to sit down and discuss, that's what you're supposed to be doing. You're not supposed to be arguing. But like I said, when people don't understand our culture, that's just how we express ourselves. We're very, passionate. Even though some people are against passion, well, Black culture has passion. Okay, we have intenseness. We have we just have that it's a type of force. I can't I'll figure it out in words later, but that's what we have, and that's why we love each other. We want to be around that type of force of energy, if you want to say, because it feels good. Even though sometimes it's good and bad, it's good and bad with everything. But Black culture, dark people, Black people, people of color, however you want to describe yourself, you have nothing, absolutely nothing to prove. Okay, what you have and what is of utmost importance is to raise your, I mean, work on your consciousness, which means your thoughts. Challenge those thoughts. If they're contradictions, why are they a contradiction? And how to bring all this stuff back into being something reasonable, rational, and logical. Understand what that means. Understand what it means to be reasonable. Understand what it means to be rational. Understand what it means to be logical. And that's where you need to be. You don't need to be in beliefs. You don't need to be in faith. Okay, you need to be in how does this make sense to me? And you have to do it on an individual level. You can be with a group of people and you can talk among yourselves and say, hey, and ask questions. And you ought to be doing that as well as do it individually, with study like I do. But you need to have a group of people of like-minded to have stuff bounce off. That's what they did. See, people of color were there. We've always been here. We're the carriers. We've always been here. Okay, and we ain't going nowhere unless it's time for us to go. And when it's time for us to go, we're going to go. We're going to be gone. You got me? When it's time for us to go, we're going to be gone. All right? So I want to send peace and love. It's still 2/28, 2023. Still that, I just want to send peace and love. I'm doing my not rituals. I'm doing some things around the house and making some plans, to what I'm going to be doing with certain things and stuff like that, So I just want to send peace and love. And you know what? You know I'll be back. Talk to you soon.